Can't ball in a life, man. Go on with it, go on with it.
Besties, do you have a second? Hey, friend.
Hey, best friend. Girl, what you doing?
Hey, the best squad. It's your girl, Ebony, the best. Guys, I have a few topics for us to go through, but before I get started, let me start by saying everything I'm about to say, it's all alleged, all in my opinion, and it's all for entertainment purposes that is covered by the copyright law fair use. But guys, let's get into these hot topics.
Do me a favor, don't talk to me. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And thank you for the prayers, love, and support. Oh, she was so positive and sweet. Oh, hold on, let me see. Let me get her from right here. There we go. She was so positive and sweet. All right. Okay, hey, what's up? What's up? Okay, so listen. Listen. Is it still pinned? I had pinned it. I don't know if it's still pinned. I think it's still pinned. But I had pinned 7thAvenueBeauty.net on the live because this is what I wanted to let y'all know. So today we literally dropped our fruit punch body scrub, body oil, and body butter. Okay. Body scrub, body butter, and body oil. Full size body oil. Because y'all know y'all already love the sample. That's why I did the full size. Let me pin it. If somebody will type it, I'll pin it. Okay. If you don't see it pinned, just type it, I'll pin it. And then also today we dropped our purple and our pink athleisure wear sets. So those are now on the website as well. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That purple and pink is everything. And we also drop crossbodies to match as well. Okay. So purple and pink athleisure sets. Thank you so much. How I see it. Thank you. Purple and pink athleisure sets, as well as that's the right one. As well as purple and pink crossbodies to match to go with it, and full size fruit punch oils and fruit punch scrub and butters. So not only did we drop it today, but there's a discount code. There's a discount code for 20% off. It's free shipping as well, and the discount code is it is not advanced, abundance. That's it. I'm thinking like not advanced, it's abundance. So when you're checking out, put in abundance in the discount, in the, where you can put your discount, you get 20% off plus free shipping too. But I just wanted to come on here and share this with y'all today. I had an event in Atlanta. So I had an event Wednesday in Atlanta. I had an event today in Atlanta too. And today was the Whole Well You conference. And when I tell you all, oh my gosh, it was everything, you guys. It was everything. And like when I go to speak at different events, I'm always wanting to allow God to let me know what to say, what to speak on, because I have so much I can speak on, right? I have so much that I could say, but I'm always like, God, you know who's in the room and you know what they need to hear. So give me what it is I need to say. And when I tell you guys, like literally, it just started flowing, just flowing. And there were people, including I teared up a time or two. It was people in the audience that teared up a time or two. But I mean, his power was so present and so real. And I think for me, and if you're on here and you're wanting to get into motivational speaking or empowerment speaking, you know, I think the beauty of it comes when you allow yourself to be vulnerable and you allow yourself to speak from the depths of self, right? Not all of the little fluff, all the little on top fluff, but whenever you dig deep and let that come up, Let that come out. That is where you really reach the people. The power in your testimony, not the watered down testimony, but some of that real. Like I told them straight up today, I said, let me tell y'all something. When she introduced me, she said, we watched her go through this, and now she's on the other side. I said, let me tell y'all something. I said, I ain't all the way on the other side. I said, it may look like that, right? It may look like I'm already on the other side and I already got it all together. I said, no. I said, let me tell you something. I said, I was having a conversation with somebody just yesterday. I said, and I opened up and shared stuff that I don't share with a lot of people just because of the fact that everybody won't understand anyway. So I ain't finna waste my breath when folks, this certain people just not gonna get it anyway. I said, but even in talking and saying some things out loud, I remember I said to her, I said, and I'm still not quite healed yet. I said, but I'll get there. I said, talking to you today and sharing some things, I said, I know I'm still quite not healed yet. I said, but I'm going to get there though. So, just being real, like being real for real. Not that play pretend of it sounds good to say I'm keeping it real. It sounds good to say, oh, I'm a real one. Nah, but for real. Like, hey, you know what? This right here was a disappointment, or this right here was a little bit of an embarrassment, or you know what? I wish that y'all had treated me a little differently in this situation, or you know what? I wish this had to gone this way instead, and I'm actually hurt, or I'm actually feeling some kind of way. But being able to just really acknowledge and speak from truth, man, that's what people want to hear. And we're it's like it's time out for the fluff. It's time out for all the putting on. And I've never been that. I've never been that, never wanted to be that. And I think that's why so many of like just people who love me resonated with me. Cause I've always felt like, man, if I'm gonna do it, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it for real. I'm gonna give my real, right? If I'm not okay, I'm gonna let you see when I'm not okay. I'm gonna let you see when I'm happy. And that's because that's how I really feel in that moment, right? And if I feel like, I ain't really, I'm hurt today, I'm gonna let you see that I'm hurt today. And so I think for me, just, man, it's so many people who need encouragement and who need healing and who need help. And why not you? Why not you be that person? You know what I'm saying? To give them a real testimony, to dive deep into your own story, because through your story, somebody else may see the glory and end up knowing that they can make it too. So today's conference, y'all, when I say it was everything, it was everything. And then I literally got connected to some amazing people. You know what I'm saying? Some amazing people. And I told them, I said, this has to be divine timing, divine alignment, because the fact that you all were here today, the fact that I was here today, and just some of the similarities, and in our conversation, just a lot of the similarities. I just thank God for being obedient. And whenever you trust that He's putting you in the right rooms with the right people at the right time, and you're trusting and allowing Him to be the captain of the ship, that's really, man, that's really where the blessings come in. That's really where the power lies. And I witnessed that firsthand today. Like I said, I went to speak and to pour into people, and I did that. Like I said, I told y'all, I said it was times I teared up. It was times the other people in the audience teared up. So I did what I was purposed to do today. But the other beautiful thing was that there were some people that I was supposed to meet who could pour into me and who could give me some wisdom. And I was able to get that too. So what I would say is, y'all, do not consider gatherings, conferences, retreats, opportunities to get together and to share, don't consider them null and void. We need that. We need that. It's so much going on in the world, period. It's so much going on. And when you can sometimes enter rooms that literally recharge you, like literally will recharge you, literally remind you of who you are, literally remind you. I'm going to tell y'all something I told him today. I said, let me tell you something. I said, God has done so much to me. I said, why in the world would I doubt him now? He's already proven himself to me. I said, are we talking about running a credit check? I said, if I run a credit check on God right now, what you think is going to show up? Remember when I brought you through that? And remember when I brought you through that? And remember when I did that for you? And remember when my favor showed up at this time for you? And remember when? The track record is already in existence. It's already there. So why would I doubt him now? The track record speaks for itself. Why would I doubt him now? Run a credit check on God. Tell me what you come back with. I said, everybody in this room can think of times. And I told him, I said, don't do it right now. I said, but when you get home, start writing down all the times. I remember when I was $400 low on my light bill, but all of a sudden when I called to pay it, they told me it was already paid. I didn't have a balance. Wait, what? Or remember when your mortgage payment was due or your rent was due, and you didn't think you had it, and then God had a ram in the bush and it was handled. Those are the track record of things that God has already given us. And sometimes I get it because life be happening. It be tough. Sometimes you just need to sit back and pull that credit report again. Pull that credit report again. Take a look at it again. Take a look at the already paid off accounts. Take a look at it again. Pull God's credit report. Listen, I'm just here to tell y'all, it ain't nothing that could ever come my way that could cause me to feel like I ain't gonna be all right. Just can't. Can't shake me like that. I've seen him do too much. He's done too much. Like, done too much. There's nothing that could make me feel like no matter what comes my way, that I'm not going to be all right, that I'm not going to overcome, that the victory ain't going to be mine, that I'm not going to win. I know I'm going to win. I know I'm going to overcome. I know the victory is mine. I already know that. Why? Because I already know my God's track record. And one thing that I've said multiple times on lives is, if he did it before, he'll do it again. If he did it before, he'll do it again. We say that, but do we really mean it? Do we walk like it? Do we talk like it? Right? Do we live like it? That if he did it before, he'll do it again. And I said that today too. So I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what comes your way. I don't care how many people don't trust or believe, that everything's that the sun's gonna shine. Yes, it will. But I'm gonna tell y'all something else I said to them today too. I said, but this does not mean that you ain't gonna go through some things because you have God's favor or because God has always seen you through. You still gonna go through some stuff because nobody is exempt. I said, I'm not better than you. You're no better than me. None of us are exempt from having to go through some stuff in this life. So yeah, you're gonna go through some stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be some trials. Yeah. You think your sisters and brothers gonna be the only one always going through trials and tribulations? You're gonna have to go through some too. But the thing is, you got to remember your God's track record. Write it down if you have to and pull it up and remind yourself. I don't know if y'all got y'all's God Said Go journal. If you don't, you can get it. If you don't, write it on a sheet of paper. It don't matter to me. But write it down. Write down all the things God has already done for you 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, whenever you were traumatized as a kid, some of you, and then God helped you get over that and helped you heal past that. Write it down. So then that way, 2025 and beyond, no matter what hits you, no matter what slaps you in the face, no matter what tears at your spirit, you can pull that paper up and be reminded of what God has already done for you before. And if he did it before, he'll do it again because he's the same God back then that he is today. So run God's credit report. Run it. Run it. Look, run it. Clock that. Run it. We did that today too. Clock it. Clock it. Run God's credit report and see what you come back with. I guarantee you, as if we're looking at investment, okay? If we're looking at investment purposes, I guarantee you I'll put my faith and money over there all day, every day. You know how like sometimes when businesses come together and they run the reports on everybody, want to make sure it's going, that's what you should do anyway. Run a report, make sure everybody up standard where they need to be so everybody's coming to the table correctly, right? Listen, let me tell you something. Run God's credit report. That's it and that's all. Run it. Write down what he's already done, then check the track record. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Keep your faith strong. You keep working on self, working on your mental health, your mental strength. Ask God to send the right people to your life. Because I'm telling you, I met some people today that you can't tell me that it wasn't divine alignment. Again, I went there to pour into, and then I ended up getting poured into. Right? So, I love y'all. Happy Saturday. I have pinned 7thAvenueBeauty.net. We just dropped Fruit Punch Scrub Butter and Oil. We just dropped pink and purple athleisure sets. And we also have a discount code, which is Abundance. Abundance for 20% off. Y'all know y'all get free shipping site-wide anyway. But Abundance for 20% off. Everything there are limited quantities, so I don't even know if they're still available. It may be something still available. It may not be, y'all. I don't know. I've been so full today. I don't know. I've just been on a total amazing high and feeling amazing with everything that God is doing. So I don't know. But you can go see, okay, and see if something's available. But use the discount code Abundance. I love y'all. I'm praying for you guys like I know y'all praying for me. And I may come live tomorrow and see what y'all got going on, okay? All right? Love
Baby be shining bright like a diamond. Meditate daily. Baby enlightened. Baby make racks. Baby spend cash. Baby go get it and she don't gotta ask. Baby gon' run it up like an athlete. Plays gold at the track meet. At the stadium show going super hard. Cause baby a superstar. Just bought a crib out of lake. Off of the grid and out of LA.